It looks like it's yet another rainy day here in Athalia. Bully. We're so excited to see yet more rain, and wow, happy Thursday, everybody. Welcome to stream. We had some exciting news today. I even have it open on my tab over here. I thought that maybe we could watch it for the first time, and it would be my first time watching it because I think it dropped while I was at work, and I was like hanging around Discord on my break at work, and then I saw some people posting about like diving and mermaid furniture and everything, and so I'd love to go and check it out and actually see how that stuff looks closer in person myself. But trying to be a little proactive on the starting soon screen, I went ahead and dropped a lot of money for Soldrin, because Soldrin's starting to get those like really expensive loans that are like in the millions of dollars, or not dollars, millions of bells. So that's why I loaded with her, and I'm gonna try to get that out of the way real quick. But first of all, just hi everybody. How are you all doing today? Yeah, so much hype. Ah, and I got some star fragments. I guess even though it's rainy, there is stuff to be excited about. Star fragments from the meteor shower. It was actually Titch's Island in the community that I went to yesterday to get some star fragments. And now I get 3 bottles washed up on the beach every day. Oh man, this is a dupe for me though. Should I just learn it? Well, I'll drop it just in case. I'm actually starting to get insecure whether I have that with Gwyneth or not. The pattern yesterday was looking really nice. Oh, thank you, Leah. We're about to walk into it soon. Sorry for my obscenely like out of control flower fields. I'm really gonna have to buckle down and like fix that one of these days, especially since I'm starting to terraform into this area, but bear with me, that's gonna be a lot of work. But here's some more bells for Soldrin and her loans, and yesterday I really wanted to do my very first pattern making stream, which are gonna be on Wednesdays, and in the future they could possibly even be like quite long streams, because that's just how long it takes to like get a path going. But yesterday I just did a small little stream over in Discord actually, instead of doing it on Twitch. Oh, okay, am I gonna learn a new reaction? The smile reaction? That one's sweet, I like that one. Aw, I like that reaction. Hyped for the update, just kind of anxious in general though. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shivi. I hope the update can be something positive in your life to kind of like look forward to. Oh, you enjoyed the pattern making stream, Shivi? I think since I only have 3 monitors, and this is probably getting too into like streamer talk, but I couldn't really do what I was doing with the pattern making and like have Discord open at the same time, and plus Discord streaming doesn't really have a chat built into it, so I couldn't really tell if anyone was watching or not. It really means a lot to me that a few of you tuned into my little Discord stream. Love all the glistening flowers. Yeah, that is pretty. I've always thought that when they add the Dream Suite again, it might be nice to make the flowers extra glistening. Like have people over for flower watering parties before you update your dream address. Alright, so see, we're kinda getting into the part where it's like a million bells, and I don't even know if Soldrin can super easily carry that in her pockets, at least not when she has like tools in her pockets. I have to like make multiple trips just to pay her loan. Yeah. I guess I could start depositing it, and then I could pay from my deposit instead of my pockets. Oh man, it says that I'm dropping frames. I don't really know why it's doing that. Hopefully it'll pick back up. Pattern streams, very excited. Where do you announce or post when not streaming on Twitch? I usually post on Discord. I should probably get a little bit better about posting on Twitter as well. I get a little shy sometimes about announcements on Twitter because I figure some people might have followed my Twitter wanting like aesthetic photos or not necessarily like minute by minute stream updates, but I should probably get better about using my Twitter, but I'm pretty active on Discord as far as little updates. I had to write a little update today that I was going to be a little late because I fell asleep and my cat was sleeping on my butt, and I decided to give my cat a little bit of extra time sleeping there. And I fell asleep a little bit. Oh, and hi Pika, it's good to see you. Can't wait for the update. Yeah, it's so exciting. I haven't even seen it yet. I need to go and watch that in a minute. I flattened my second island today and half of my villagers are now trapped. Well, they'll find their way around somehow anyways. I've definitely seen people do that where they like have villagers perched somewhere where there's like no incline or something like that, but I mean they still find their way around somehow. And hi Cosmic Peachy! My only thing about yesterday's stream was I could not work out what the pattern was. Watched for like an hour and couldn't work it out. Well, it's kind of a circular layout of stones, and my current challenge is like I want to make it so it goes horizontal and like connects. You know, I don't want it to just be a bunch of like round circles next to each other. I want it to connect in some way, so that's what I'm working on, and you know, it should look more like a path once I've actually shaded it and done all the things that I need to do to make it look finished. It's kind of based off of the town hall pavement, actually. Like, the town hall pavement has kind of these like round layouts of bricks on it. I was watching yesterday and now I'm looking forward to each Wednesday. Oh, Walker, I had no idea. I didn't know that you were in the Discord, to be honest. I felt kind of bad because I knew you were looking forward to that stream and I was like, oh no, I have to do it on Discord instead. For anyone who doesn't know, there was like kind of this widespread like Twitch community-wide like Twitch blackout yesterday, and the blackout was in support of, there's been a lot of pretty serious allegations of like harassment. It happens in basically every entertainment industry really. Like Twitch is not like alone in this, but if you have a lot of clout, a lot of power, unfortunately there are people that will use that to their advantage for people that are, you know, lower than them or whatever, and Twitch saw a lot of that with like some of their partners or other people of power in that way, and yesterday's Twitch blackout was kind of a community effort to like bring acknowledgement to that. I'm so confused, why can't I deposit? But yeah, I did have admittedly my issues with my personal thoughts of the effectiveness of the Twitch blackout, but I did notice that my dashboard was just eerily quiet like all day as far as people going live and stuff, and I just didn't want to diminish the power of that movement by going live myself. I wanted to pay my respect to the Twitch blackout. And I will say that Twitch did start responding. They've put in place like bans and like really have been cracking down and doing investigations into some of this stuff, so they are stepping up, which I'm happy to say. There's like no need really to, in my opinion, like boycott Twitch. It honestly seems like they're like really, they're looking into it and taking it seriously and looking into the allegations. They've already dropped several bans on some of these people. Alright, so I guess she has a decent amount of money now, and I think I picked up all the bells, so I can finally like say I'm done with like Soldrin's loan for the moment, unless I forgot to talk to Nook. I think I might have forgot to talk to Nook to expand. Just popping in to say I'll be lurking because I'm supposed to have some severe weather. Oh wow, well good luck with that, Pika. I hope it isn't as severe as you expect. I hope it's not too bad. Best of luck, Pika. So let's expand again, because we're greedy and we want to get the customizations. Oh man, is this the final one? This feels like the big one. 2 million. Alright, well I think I'm about ready, like as I log off and switch over to like Glyneth for the day, I think I'm ready to like boot up that Animal Crossing update and kind of watch it on stream for a bit of almost like nostalgia, in the sense of like, I think it'll be really nostalgic for me to watch a clip like this on stream again, because it reminds me of pre-New Horizons. Before New Horizons came out, this is a lot of what I did, was every time there was like a commercial or like an update or whatever, we'd watch it on stream together and hype, and I feel like this is gonna be like a little nostalgic like reenactment of that. But first I'm gonna get like Glyneth started and get it like set up. Switch over to my account. Oh, and hi Charlie, I'm glad to hear that you're in recovery. That's so wonderful to hear. Hope you're doing well today. Oh, and hi Jess, I don't know what you mean by that. Because my island is a terraformed mess to the west, I see my villagers just standing in a daze, staring at cliff walls that I assume they can't figure out how to cross. Oh really? That's funny. A lot of mine hang around the entrance or like any developed areas. I do think it's true that as far as like the areas of town that don't have anything going on, I don't think they tend to like congregate there as much. Oh, and hi Jamskin and Ginger. I was gonna redo my beach, then I heard about the update. Oh yeah, like getting all that new furniture. I think it's just mermaid stuff, right? I guess let's go ahead and watch it then. I'm hyped, but it also makes me wonder what they'll add in future updates. Well, so far, there's some data mining reports that's been going on that have so far been like really accurate, which is kind of interesting, the fact that like maybe we have basically that entire article to look forward to. Alright, so let's go to the full screen, and I'm excited to watch this video for the first time. I am aware though, like it's only a minute, I think. Like it's literally only a minute. Oh wow, Charlie! Thank you so much! Charlie, that's so kind of you. Hope everyone is well. I'm in a bit of a pain, but I'm okay. Yeah, Charlie recently had a bit of surgery. I'm so glad that you're recovering okay, Charlie, but I'm sorry to hear that you're in pain right now. Thank you so much for those 3 months of support. It really means a lot. Welcome back to the Force fam for 3 months. And also, earlier, thank you so much to Leah for a 3-month resub as well. Thank you both so much. There's a little mermaid crown the characters are wearing. Ooh, I can't wait. Is my stream like glitching out for anyone? It's kind of doing something similar to what it did yesterday in my pattern making stream. Like anytime I switch OBS to like a different monitor, it starts glitching out. Let me know if it's glitching out on your end, because if it's only on my end, maybe I shouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, and have a great day at work, Teru. Sorry you were just in to watch me pay off my loan for Soldrin. How unfortunate. Alright, so let's turn down the game audio and turn up the audio for YouTube, I guess. So it's starting July 3rd, which is really close. I mean, that's just like practically days away, it feels like. The ocean opens up. Oh, I missed that first dive into the ocean. Wow. You can kind of see your character a little bit more under the water, so that's interesting to see. It's not exactly like Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire level, like diving under the ocean, like where you get that like underwater view, but you can definitely like kind of see your character as more than like a obscure shadow. Oh, a scallop, and then there's Pascal. Hey man, about that Pascal of yours. It's so interesting that he is perhaps in charge of like the mermaid furniture now, because I always associated him with like the pirate furniture. Oh, it looks so pretty. I kind of want to pause that. Oh yeah, and there's that mermaid crown that Leah mentioned, and that looks kind of like a mermaid dress that reminds me of the shell dress. But it's so fun to see this like rendered in HD now. Like, it is such a gorgeous series. I've always really enjoyed pairing the mermaid stuff with like regal and like princess, and just mixing and matching with like fancy stuff. It'll be fun to see if I use it anywhere. Can you tell me what the update is? Because I can't see it. Oh, Charlie, sure. So far, we've seen mermaid furniture from the New Leaf days. Pascal, diving makes a return. So honestly, in a weird way, we are getting like really excited about stuff that used to exist in New Leaf in a sense. I'm a little confused. Gulliver, why is this a new encounter? I mean, it's still Gulliver. Maybe you all can shed light on this. He's just Gulliver in a different outfit. He's wearing like a red outfit. Pascal will be like the new Celeste with these new DIYs. Oh yeah, I guess as far as like the popularity, like we're all super hyped when we have a Celeste in our towns. Same with Pascal. And the second update, I know is gonna probably have fireworks, and I assume it could also probably have fireworks related furniture. Like, it seems like almost every update comes with its own furniture set in a way. Like, this one comes with Mermaid. I imagine there might be something that comes with like the firework update, but I can hope that there's more. I can hope that maybe Tortimer Island is gonna come back in the second wave of the update. Did they give a date for the second wave of the update? For wave 2, oh, they just said August, right? Well, I don't know if I can pull up that screen again where it says, oh, okay, early August. Oh, that's good to know. Oh, it's Gulliver wearing a pirate outfit. Do you think maybe he's the one that gives us the pirate furniture then, Leah? Is that what it is? He gives us pirate furniture? Alright, well, I'm gonna switch the game back to just playing in my town. Ah, Kiradev! Wow, thank you so much for that cheer. That's so generous of you. And it apparently like shared rewards to other people in chat. Kiradev, thank you so much for that cheer. Maybe a pirate set. Oh, okay. Why would they like give the pirate stuff to Gulliver and the mermaid stuff to Pascal? I don't know why they would do that. And hi Robin, welcome to stream. Happy Thursday. Never been much of a Mermaid series fan, but that's very pretty. I admit at times the entire set put together would sometimes be too much for me, like with the carpet and wall, but I do love how just the individual pieces look like mixed and matched, and that shot looks so gorgeous. Oh, I'm glad you're excited for the mermaid stuff, Ginger. Oh, the wallpaper's animated. I kind of miss that somehow. So I got a letter from Melba. Hear me out, G-Beams. Even if you've already got a clock, I thought you might like another. I like to keep 2 clocks around myself. It gives me peace of mind, since at least one is bound to keep telling time, even if the other one stops. Oh my gosh, these normals. Sometimes these normals are pretty funny. Oh wow, a little gift from Teru, who was like in chat earlier and had to go to work. I think this was on your wish list, but I thought it looked pretty cool. Pun unintended. Oh, I wonder if it's like a wintry item. Oh my gosh. Teru hooking me up with this like out of season furniture here. There's the pendulum clock from Melba. Melba, who always likes to have 2 clocks on her. Oh, and the frozen tree. Did I have this on my wish list? Whisper, thank you for the follow. Whoa, this thing's wild. Oh, it's like a ice sculpture or something. Can you customize this thing? Alright, well I'm gonna shoot down this present and then I'm gonna go investigate that and see if you can customize it or not. Really excited to get back to New Horizons after my recovery. I'm really looking forward to it too, Charlie. I miss having you like pop in for little trades or, you know, meteor shower antics and that sort of thing. I'm gonna miss looking for the diving suit at Tortimer's Island. Makes me wonder if they'll end up adding it. Oh yeah, that used to be how you found the diving suits, was looking for them at the Tortimer shop. I'm still like very, very much holding out hope for Tortimer's Island. As a streamer, it's so helpful to be able to have a way to play mini games with your community without having to come up with every single one yourself every week, especially since some of the common ones like sumo and obstacle courses and musical chairs, they can get a little bit stale after a while, or at least I feel like I've done them enough to maybe get stale, so yeah, I would really love for the mini games to make a return so I can play with you all guys and not have to always be the host all the time and like not participating myself. So I'm just getting dupe after dupe. I'm a little bit like overwhelmed by all the duplicates lately, but I'm trying to hold on to them because we have had a few members of the community like start over their towns lately, so I figure I can help give some of those like a head start. Anka and Bunny are hanging out. Oh, that's sweet. You gotta love when two villagers you love are hanging out with each other. I would love to see like Nox and Sterling hang out with each other, my two little like medieval knights. I think that would be really fun. Oh, I didn't mean to pick up that shell. I'm just gonna drop that back on the ground. I'm gonna gather some of my star fragments to make sure that I see what I got yesterday. Hopefully I got a few cancer ones or large ones. Oh, hey Julian. I haven't really decorated my beaches yet, so I'm looking forward to using the mermaid furniture to decorate them. Yeah, can you imagine the mixing and matching between like the mermaid stuff and the shell stuff? Like the shell stuff just got so much more powerful. I always kind of thought that like the shell furniture was basically like a recreation of the mermaid stuff, sort of like how the antique stuff is maybe a recreation of the classic stuff. Like I thought that that was like a replacement essentially, and so to see the mermaid set like come back in its entirety, like that is the mermaid set from New Leaf. That makes me so hopeful and excited to like see other sets that we love come back from New Leaf, like whether it's a Princess or Rococo. Oh wow, it feels like I don't go in Flurry's house a lot. Like this looks like very unfamiliar to me, like the kind of spooky music and the, I don't know. The interior is cute but also like very plain at the same time, like definitely not flashy at all. You're more than welcome to wait out the rain here. Oh, what a sweet sentiment. Oh yeah, are your neighbors like yelling your ears off about the bug off as well? Just like every time you talk to them, they remind you about the bug off. Mine definitely are. What kind of drinks does Soldrin like? I don't know, what would a princess like? Just some lemonade? Some wine? I don't know. The suit is already seen in the Ables. I thought that I saw the suit like in the menu where you like order your lighthouses and your street lights, like the Nook Stop. I thought that maybe there was talk of the wetsuits essentially being like exclusives to the Nook Stop. Oh, Oh, mini games. Yeah, me too, Ginger. I can't wait. We can hope for that second wave, that second update. I think we will. The empty dock is too suspicious. Yeah, right? Like that dock giving us hope. The only thing that gave me less hope was the sense that maybe Fireworks is going to be a big enough update for that second wave. And maybe the Tortimer Island is like a lot of work for them, similar to how I'm sure the art exhibit was a lot of work for them. This rain's got my clothes all soggy. You could wring them out in a bowl and have soup that tastes like me. Oh gosh, I don't like to think about that. That's kind of gross. And something else that I did, I'm struggling with the incline limit, and I went ahead and kind of got rid of that upper piece of land that the museum was on, and part of me is sad to see it go because I did kind of like that view of like panning up and seeing the museum perched on the cliff, but I do wonder if this is like about as good enough of a view, especially if I work on like fixing up the view and adding more things. Like these yellow patterns are going to be marble. It's just essentially like a reminder of me to like replace those with marble. But let's see if I have a shot of what the museum used to look like from below, and I can kind of like compare and go back and forth real quick. And you all can let me know which you like better. I guess it doesn't matter which you like better though. If I'm struggling with the incline limit, I guess I'm struggling with it and there's nothing I can do. Alright, this is taking more like scrolling than I thought. I must have passed it somehow. Yeah, well, I definitely see lots of pictures. I don't know if I see my museum. See lots of Reese and Cyrus stuff. See my castle that I kind of abandoned. Alright, well I guess I don't have a screenshot of that exact view like in my folder, which seems like a bit of a missed opportunity that I should have gotten a shot of that. But yeah, hopefully it'll end up paying off that I got rid of that incline and that upper piece of land. Hypno KK, yeah, does that bring you back Ica Village flashbacks? Celeste still hasn't come to your island. Oh, maybe you're not playing enough at night. I mean, sometimes she just kind of surprises me. Like, I'll be like, oh, it's a Sahara day. Sahara's in town. And then I'll find, like, Celeste wandering around later. Where will I get the lasers? Ah, Ginger, thank you so much for gifting that sub to Dinico. Wow. That's super, super kind of you, Ginger. Thank you so much for that support. And Dinico, I hope you enjoy those emotes that we have thanks to Ginger. And welcome back to the Force fam. Ginger, you're super, super generous. Thank you so, so much. Oh wow, I was totally ignoring what Winnie was saying. I guess I'm getting a present. I'm getting a rat and low table. Oh, she's calling me her bestie. I had no idea I was that close with Winnie. I wonder if my friendship level with any of these villagers is getting high enough. Are they going to send me some art one of these days, like I've seen happen to others in the community? Oh, did you hear about Soldrin? Everyone's talking about it. We're just that excited. Oh, talking about the loan. Yeah, I've definitely been paying off that loan practically every day because I'm greedy, want to get that house looking how I want it to. Just 1 or 2 inclines would make such a difference. 8 doesn't allow much wiggle room to really use them for decoration. Yeah, that's the thing. I think 8 inclines is more than enough if you use them traditionally, how like past Animal Crossing games use them. Like, if you go back to games like the GameCube and the Wii, typically there were just like 3 tiers of town and then there would be like some inclines scattered about. But like now we use them in different ways since we have terraforming and we want to do fancy decorating, and we don't just simply go, okay, here's 1 tier, here's 1 tier, here's 1 tier. We do stuff like want to have like 2 inclines to lead up to a character house or something like that, and then bam, that's like 2/8 of your inclines right there, like right off the bat. Ooh, I see a large one! Oh wow, how satisfying. Like, I walk the whole beach, and it's like right here at the top, right when I was starting to lose hope for anything fancy. Got a large star fragment. Oh, and it figures my pockets are full with that. Okay, well, I can see what this bottle mail is. I don't have my hopes up. A bamboo sphere. Okay, I already know that one. I do see some white flowers though, and it kind of looks like in general lately I've been storing a lot of flowers on the beach. At least they won't like proliferate on the beach or spread in a super wide way like sometimes they were doing elsewhere in town. Aid is really restrictive. It's not so bad for bridges. Yeah, I agree, Jamskin. I have a lot easier time with the bridge limit so far, but maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. I'm definitely not done terraforming my town yet. Oh yeah, and plus the workarounds for bridges, like the land bridges and everything. Thank you all so much for that hype and love for Ginger's gift sub to Dinico. Ah, red snapper. I'm so glad I went out of my way to catch that fish. A solid little 3 grand right there. And it's possible my star fragments aren't totally done. Maybe as I walk up and down the beach I'll like find a few more here and there, but cool. I guess one thing I could do is definitely, oh, I have Flick here. I don't know what to do with Flick other than maybe like consult my storage to see if I have enough butterflies to give him some butterfly models. It looks like one of my black cosmos like spawned an orange cosmos. That feels so random, like I don't really know why that happened. What kind of flower breeding produced that orange cosmo? My villagers talk more about my loans than I do. Oh really, Walker? Do you have like more than one character like I do and they're all like gossiping about your other characters? Alright, well let's put away the star fragments for now. I feel like something else I should focus on, as much as I kind of, part of me hates to do it because it's not the most riveting thing in the world, but it is getting close to the end of June. Maybe we should all take some time to like head over to Reese and Cyrus Island and do that little decoration thing for them. What's this rat and low table look like anyways? It's just the regular one, the one that looks most like classic cabana. This frozen tree is wild. I remember I was gonna see if that was customizable. Let me go and check that out real quick. Did you say you put in an impossible tree somewhere? Oh yeah, I did. That's even something I could do more of today. I could try to plant more of those impossible trees, because I think that those trees being placed in that impossible way will help me like save space on Glyneth's house, which I can show you all in a minute. Oh wow, I think I remember seeing this with the ice stuff. The ice stuff can be customized to a bunch of different colors. I wonder if people are gonna have a lot of fun with this, like to, you know, create like really colorful landscapes in the winter, maybe like create their own like little light shows, like, you know how in Christmas time you can like go to these little light shows that you drive through and there's lots of pretty lights. I feel like you could do the same sort of thing in New Horizons basically. And I think the pendulum clock is kind of cute. I might use that somewhere. Anka told me we should all hang out and have bubble tea. I don't know if I could love her anymore. Aw. They're always talking about bubble tea in this game, which I really can't relate to. I've never had bubble tea in my life, but the way these villagers, like, in practically every Animal Crossing game, talk about bubble tea, it makes me feel like I'm missing out. Like I'm missing out on some interesting tea. Oh, but that makes her your all-time favorite now, Shivi? That's so sweet. I really vibe with the little raccoon on your stream graphics. Big mood. Oh, really? Thank you so much. Yeah, of course that little raccoon is kind of inspired, of course, by a tanuki as well, inspired by Tom Nook. I've got like a little fox and a Nook down there, basically, to resemble Crazy Red and Nook. Got 0 or large or cancer fragments from a meteor shower I visited. Sad face. Yeah, at least I got one big one. Oh yeah, I was gonna show off the impossible trees. So these are my little impossible trees, trying to like dress up this fake entrance. I was also even thinking of doing impossible trees like right here on this side. I'm even gonna mark it by like a little square. And then like same for the other side, and then that way it's just like the most like overgrown, like magical looking little entrance to the secret garden. And I also really want to put like a tree stump right here, which that might be kind of annoying. I might have to like cut down a tree and then like carry over the tree stump. I'm not sure if you can do that. Yeah, I don't think you can do that. So I'm not really sure how that's gonna work, but I kind of want there to be a tree stump right here, because I think that that would be nice and aesthetic to kind of be something low height, so that when you're standing right here, you don't have something covering your viewpoint, but you just see like a little stump right there. I think I would like that. They're always like, I see you upgraded your house, and I'm like, stop stalking me. Yeah, I thought that that was a little bit of a cute dialogue about Soldrin, but in general I get like a little bit annoyed with how much they bring up my side characters, in my case just because they're not real and they're for aesthetics. And I don't want to dedicate too much of my conversation with my townies to like aesthetic side characters. Oh, and hi, Lunchka. Oh, it's great to see you too, Lunchka. Thanks so much for dropping by. Like Christmas lights, exactly. I think that could look so festive, like with all the Nova lights and everything. Bubble tea is great. I've never had it before. Is it like bubbly? Does the bubble in bubble tea kind of lend itself to the name? Like, is bubble tea bubbly? Oh, Shivi, that sounds like a really special dialogue if bubble tea means that much to you, and so does Anka. Oh, and hi Peanut, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. Are you excited about the update, Peanut? Impossible trees? Yeah, and it's really surprisingly pretty easy. The only inconvenient thing about the impossible tree is the sense of like, sometimes you do have to like bulldoze stuff or re-terraform stuff to make room for like the glitch to occur, but the actual glitch is in a lot of ways like a lot easier than the 4th tier glitch. And gonna try my best to figure out like what to do with this museum area now that I've kind of leveled it out and took away that incline. I wonder if I'll have to touch up like any of this terraforming at all, maybe like bring it a little closer so it looks less odd. And right now I'm just kind of looking for fossils actually, because it's been irritating me a little bit that I feel like my fossils have gotten out of control, and I'd like to rein that in a little bit. Thank you, Leah. I'm glad you like the impossible trees. I think that they add a nice little effect. Oh, and hi Beth. Welcome in. Hope you're having a great day. Could a log stool work if you can't get a stump there? Yeah, but part of me really likes the idea of having the actual tree stump instead of like the fake one, instead of the furniture one. We'll see though. Maybe... I'm trying to think of how it would work. Could you plant a tree there and then let it grow and then cut it down and then do the impossible tree glitch? Or can you not do the impossible tree glitch with tree stumps? Oh man, when you accidentally start picking up furniture. But yeah, I'm so sorry that so much of my town is such an awful mess. It's really embarrassing, but I am happy with some parts of it. Kira Dev, wow, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Cosmic Peachy. Kira Dev, I really appreciate that. That's so kind of you. Thank you for that support and love, and Cosmic Peachy, I hope you enjoy those adorable Animal Crossing emotes that we have, and being subbed here for a month thanks to Kira Dev. Did I hear you were in the market for a garden tank? That actually does sound pretty cute. I remember that exact item in the New Leaf days. I wonder if it looks the same or not. Oh gosh. Is this another Melba haggling situation? What a ripoff seems fair. I'm gonna go with what a ripoff. Maybe I can get a better deal. Okay, so you misremembered. You were trying to get one over on me, Plucky. I see how it is. I'm gonna say friend discount. Oh no. Got too greedy. Couldn't lower it anymore. Oh well. I'm so excited for the update. What are you most looking forward to? Mine is probably the swimming or the fireworks. Yeah, I'm so interested to see what the fireworks look like. In a way, that's what's most tantalizing about it, because so many other parts of the update were actually shown. Like, we were shown what the mermaid furniture looks like, and shown what diving looks like. I mean, the fireworks are tantalizing because they've gotten better and better in every Animal Crossing game, and like, I was so impressed with how they looked in New Leaf after seeing like the Wild World and City Folk fireworks for so long, so I can only imagine what they would do in this gorgeous game with the fireworks. Bubbles are like big tapioca balls, not actual bubbles. Ah, good to know. Maybe I should try to take it upon myself to try it sometime after all the times it's been brought up to me in Animal Crossing, because it really has. Like, even in Wild World and New Leaf and other Animal Crossing games, they like to bring up bubble tea. Thanks for the hype and love in chat for Kiridev's gift sub, and looks like it shared some rewards to other people in chat. I'm not really sure what those are. Are those like special emotes from Twitch? I'd try putting an impossible tree there and then cutting it. Oh yes, good idea, Zenrin. I don't know why I was having trouble wrapping my mind around it. I'm excited to try that now, although it is a bit of a bummer that I feel like I've already done the impossible tree glitch in a few spots in that area, so I wonder if that's gonna lead to problems, just as far as spacing. Alright, look at all those fossils. We're about to make some bank. My dad and I watched your tour my island a little ago, and when I told him about island ratings, he said, "Who gives the rating? Is it the lady who visited your island?" And he thought you were Isabel. That's funny. No, of course not. I would not be so presumptuous to give island ratings like Isabel does. As long as you're happy with your island, in my opinion. I actually somewhat think that that's a bit of a letdown that you have to rely on these like star ratings from Isabel. Like, let me put star fragments all over my island if I want to, Isabel. It's not clutter, it's aesthetic. Oh man, I haven't even checked my shops yet. Let me go see what my turnip prices are. The glitches in New Horizons are like the little hacks in New Leaf. Yeah. I've been so excited by using them. They've definitely been like a little bit of added excitement to my New Horizons landscaping experience, like doing the 4th tier glitch and the tree glitch and everything. It's been a lot of fun. Oh man, my turnip prices have not been good. What do I need to do to get like a spike one of these days? It's really kind of ridiculous. I haven't gotten a spike in so long. And part of the reason why I'm a little bit greedy about getting a spike in my own town is because I do plan on kind of milking it. Like, as soon as I get a spike in one town, I'll probably, like, buy turnips in the other town and just take advantage of it because I'm not above that, and to me, I don't really want to spend my time bell grinding. I need to resub, but I'll do it another day as I'm not on my computer. Mobile prices are dear. Yeah, I saw that, Joey. I think I was wanting to subscribe to someone once on mobile, and it was like $5.99. I was like, what? It went up $1? Like, what's up with that? So yeah, I definitely understand you about like the mobile prices. Jamscan, I'm sorry to hear you're not feeling good. I hope you feel better as the evening goes on, and I hope you continue to enjoy hyping about the update, and definitely feel better soon, Jamscan, and take care of yourself. That glitch is gonna get patched. Yeah, but I'm not too worried about it. I don't think they're gonna take away the trees that are already there. And there's actually a way, like, if you ever want to get rid of that tree, it's pretty easy. You can always take away an impossible tree by doing, like, the land cleanup option. I thought it was hilarious that he thought you were an in-game character. I think that's pretty funny too, Shivi. Lacy shirt. Ooh, I kind of like that. These are like the bob shirts that like come in different colors now. Definitely like lots of like really colorful stuff at my Ables today. It kind of feels like a celebration of spring almost with all these colors. Ah, the sunflower dress. I think I only have it in this color. I'm kind of interested to get this one. Oh, and this Zin hair clip. That matches perfectly. Holy tights. I don't like the idea of wearing those. Like, I wouldn't want to wear tights with holes in them. Yeah, that's actually kind of a surprisingly cute outfit. Maybe I'll wear that for today. I found another Jacob's Ladder on my island yesterday. Really wasn't expecting that, as my island has been leveled and I have hardly any trees. Seems so random. Yeah, whenever I've checked in with Isabel lately, she says that I have 4 stars, which is really tempting because it feels like I'm right there, but I really don't feel like I deserve 5 stars, and I guess part of me will be excited if I get to 5 stars, but it'll feel so like unearned, you know, like I haven't actually made my island look pretty in any capacity except for like a few areas here and there. I have to say, like, this is probably my favorite area in my town. I love Chevra's house with like all the plants and pots around it. I love this little bridge. I love the waterfalls and the harp perched up there, like looking so mysterious, like a little place to play the harp amongst the trees. And hopefully it can look even nicer once I finish the path. Oh, Fina, thank you so much for the cheer. Thanks for the 100 bits. That's so kind of you. Thank you for the support. Hope you're doing good today. But yeah, this is probably the part of my island I'm happiest with and feel the proudest of, but I mean, so much of it looks like garbage. Like, I had to displace a lot of this stuff that I was using around the museum because I recently kind of like demolished the museum area. By the way, I haven't showed off Tipper's house on stream yet. I really like how Tipper's house, when you pan up right here, you can kind of see Tipper's house in the background. Kind of really nicely vibing well with Chevra's house nearby. They kind of match in a way. Let's go visit them real quick. Shep just told me I'm in awe of your Casa Grande. That's Spanish for ginormous mansion. Yeah, it's always been a thing in Animal Crossing games. They like to comment on your house expansions. They do that to me in Wild World too, which In Wild World, it almost breaks the immersion for me a little bit because I've had a mansion since 2011. Like, it's been almost 10 years, guys. The surprise about my house should be wearing off a little bit now. 5-star rating is way too easy in my opinion in this game. Oh, you think so? You think it was harder in the past? Oh gosh, another duplicate. I'll try to just keep in mind that this will be helpful, say, for any restarters, any people with new islands in the community. What's a little frustrating is I feel like I might still be missing DIYs here and there. Like, I think I don't, like, have a complete collection by any means. So I'm gonna have to keep, like, checking these bottle mails and checking my villagers for, like, the eventual, like, maybe I will get something new, but, feels like it's mostly just dupes. I hate how I always create things in my town temporarily because I tend to get attached to it and feel weird destroying it. Oh yeah, I haven't had that problem too much because when I like fall in love with something, then I do tend to want to keep it. Like this area right here, I can see myself keeping like pretty long term because I'm not going to want to get rid of it. Now I do have to do some actual landscaping though up here. It's like I made Chevra's house look pretty, and now at some point I've got to make Tipper's house look pretty. I've got to figure out what I'm doing right here. Part of me wonders if this is enough space to maybe put my side character's house, Malengthi. For anyone who doesn't know, I do have a side character that's going to go in this area. She has a pretty white house that's like parked on the beach right now, and I wonder if like this is enough space to maybe put her house right here. But it's also not the most scenic house location because it's like right by the town hall, so that kind of gives me misgivings about it. And I'm gonna take away the terracotta path for now, or at least like change it into stepping stones because it's kind of bugging me a bit. Doesn't really look natural. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take it away for now. And I started to maybe plan out where like Julian's house could go. Julian's house could be kind of nestled in the cliff down here, but I'm not 100% certain. I feel like I should be though. I feel like I should maybe just go through with it because I think it would be nice for Julian's house to be this close to the waterfall, and it would almost be like kind of symmetrical with Chevra's on the other side, like seeing a pretty white house on one side of the waterfall and then seeing another house on the other side. Could just kind of have this nice little balance to it, so maybe I should go through with it after all and just move Julian's house right here, and I can always like edit the cliffs around it, I can edit this waterfall, but I feel like Julian's house should go right there. And I also need to move Gwyneth's house, but that's going to require me to do a bit more impossible tree work. If you all are interested in seeing the impossible tree glitch in person, maybe we can experiment with that a bit. It's actually like really easy, and I think since I'm so tempted by putting a tree stump right there, that's what I'm going to prioritize. I should probably get some... Oh, I already do have some cedar trees in my pockets, so that's good. It's a good way to start. What color is Julian's house? Julian's house is like a white roof, a white wall with like a bluish roof, and he has a blue door, so it kind of has a white and blue and kind of greenish color scheme to it. It is a really pretty house. I'm really quite sad. I'm starting to run out of eggs, you guys. I'm gonna miss it so much. Like once I run out of eggs and get back down to just having to use apples, that's gonna be such a sad day. I've gotten so fond of being able to carry around like 30 eggs in my pockets. But yeah, I temporarily got rid of that, that impossible tree, and I feel confident that I can, of course, recreate it. I am trying to just, part of me is trying to figure out, like, remember what to do, because I am kind of forgetting somewhat. So I know part of it is you build a cliff around it, and then you cut down this one. And then you do some waterscaping. So the waterscaping that you do is you do one hole right there, one hole right there, and then you block off the middle. And then as soon as you do that, for some reason it will accept a tree in the spot. And then once it accepts a tree, you can kind of even demolish the cliff around it. So let's plant a cedar here and then maybe cut it down to just its stump. And I wonder if in the process of doing this, have I messed up this one over here? Like, am I going to be able to trim the cliff over there as well? I guess we'll just have to see. I'm not really sure how it all works sometimes, as far as the mechanics. Come to my island and collect some. It's bunny day right now for you, Lenore. Oh, that's so cool. Are you enjoying that little blast of the past with Bunny Day? I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep that in mind for next year. I think it's super handy to have like a ton of eggs on hand. Like, I think it's really valuable. I'm gonna keep it in mind for next year. Oh no. Okay, so I can modify the cliff adjacent to this one, but then if I try to modify this one, it won't let me anymore? Okay. I wonder if that's good enough anyways. I mean, do you all think that this cliff looks nice as it is? I think technically maybe before this had like a little piece taken away from it, but maybe I should just leave it there. And I hope that I can do the glitch where I wanted to. I wonder if basically there's like a bit of a limit on doing too many of the impossible tree glitches like near each other. Like maybe it starts to get a little wonky if you try to do too many of them close together, just because of the nature of how you have to do the glitch. You do have to like essentially terraform up like a little like in order to do this one, I'll have to build up right here, I'll have to build up right here, and create like a little square, so just trying to think about how to do it. I'm gonna be kind of bummed if I... Okay, it won't let me build a cliff right there. Yeah, it seems like there might be flaws as far as not being able to do the glitch too close to each other. Maybe y'all can help me like math it out, how I'm supposed to do it. Oh! Maybe I could do it like this, right? Or at least I could if I could knock this piece of the cliff away, which I don't think I can. But yeah, I could also do it this way. But yeah, let me know if this is something you all are interested to see me continue finicking with, or if I should maybe do this off stream if it's a little too, like, getting in the weeds. A little too mathy, trying to figure out how this glitch could work. Because I literally just went out of my way to create this little stump here, but then now, will I have to get rid of that stump in order to create a tree right here? Like, how is this gonna work? it's a lot simpler than I thought it would be. I'm excited to maybe try it too. Yeah, it is pretty easy. At least it's easy to do one. I am running into that little bit of a problem where I'm trying to put too many close to each other and trying to figure out how to do it. Hey Kimma! Happy Thursday to you too! Hope everyone's well and hyped for the updates coming. Yeah, we definitely are. We talked about it a little at the beginning of the stream, and I'm definitely always game for talking more about it. What are you most excited for, Kimma? I think probably the least talked about thing is like Gulliver in the pirate's outfit. That was something I didn't even really like see people talk about, you know? But the mermaid stuff, like I heard it was even like trending on Twitter at one point, like all the mermaid stuff. Oh gosh, I'm so nervous. I feel like I might be like messing everything up with the tree glitch. It's fun to replay the past events. I wonder if part of me will be tempted in a way to make more use of this recent Cyrus event, like maybe through a little bit of naughty time travel, because I do feel like it would be worth it to maybe stock up on some of those organs that can be used for like illusionary techniques, stock up on like those flowery things you can hang on the wall. Okay, so I'm gonna try to map this out. I'm gonna try to figure out if there's a way I can put all these next to each other. If there's not, then I guess I'll have to give up on that. But okay, so I guess I can start by preparing this one. So the trick for the tree glitch is that it has to be a perfect square around the tree, except for one hole missing, and that one hole missing is where you do like the water. So this is the part where you do like the water right here and the water right here, and then you do a curved water in the middle, and that's what activates the glitch. But before I start doing that one, like I'm gonna essentially just try to walk around and see if there's a way that I can do all of these trees at once, like do all of these glitches all at the same time, because that's the goal. So for this one, the water would have to be right here and right here. And then it's getting too close to this one. I'm gonna mark where I have to do like the water right here and see if there's any way that I can get it to work with that last little hole. So that's where the water's gonna go, and then this one, yeah, I don't know, maybe there's not really a good way to do it. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try to do these first two and then see if I can somehow weasel my way to do the last two as well. Oh man, you can't put a river next to a tree? I'll have to use more eggs on that just to dig up this little tree. I don't mind that I'm not able to place items on 4th levels, however I wish I could at least place flowers up there because it looks so bare without doing the glitch. Yeah, that's part of why I was excited about the 4th level glitch, but I have to admit it actually didn't bother me all that much, like, beforehand. I still thought that you could make use of the 4th level even if you couldn't put items up there, in the sense of, like, you know, it helps add height. In an area like where you're building a canyon, like I built a canyon over here, sometimes that 4th level really helps for adding that little element of height to your town. And it doesn't have to have like items on top of it to look pretty and to add that height and do what it needs to do. But I did have a lot of fun with the 4th level glitch, both for my museum experiments and for that canyon that I did over there. Or valley, I guess you could call it. Okay, so there's one impossible tree. And let's do the other one. And then try to figure out if there's some way we can do this one too and have it all like look satisfactory. I thought it was an unspoken rule not to mention Bunny Day. I have to admit I found the eggs handy, Joey. I like the eggs for moving trees around. What do you all do to move trees around? Do you just buy apples from Timmy and Tommy? What do you all do? Does anyone see their Animal Crossing villagers and just talk to them out loud like how you talk to a cat or dog? No, I don't do that. I kind of see them more as people since they talk and everything. Okay, so something that I'm realizing is that what helps make the glitch possible is the water. So as soon as I kick up the water to make way for this glitch, I won't be able to tear down this land anymore. So I need to like tear down the land while the water is still there. That's part of like why the glitch works at all, is the fact that the water's there. I don't know why, but the game thinks that there's a tree allowed as long as you have those little water pieces there for some reason, and as soon as you tear those down, then it's not considered possible anymore. So I do think that I can make use of impossible trees in this area, but that if I want to have too many close together, then maybe I'll have to sacrifice spaces here and there, like the space that'll be sacrificed with this one is perhaps like this space right here. Because I need to be able to do the river. Oh, Andrew! Thank you so much for subscribing, Andrew. Wow, on a 4-month resub? That's super generous. Andrew, I just want to hype you up a little bit and say thank you so much for being such a awesome member of the community and being such a good mod. So many times, like, I'll be streaming and then I'll see you like kinda like moderating in the background, and it's just really a comfort to know that you're there. Andrew, thank you so much for everything you do. Thanks for that 4 months of support. Really means a lot to me, Andrew, and I hope you're having a wonderful day. We're doing some really finicky tree glitch stuff, which I hope I did it right. I don't know, I feel like I didn't do it right. Yeah, don't I need to do one little cliff like right here? Oh no. You might bury the tree? What? What? Why might I bury the tree? I don't know what I'm doing. Man, I feel like I had it. There was like a second there, I had it, and then I like demolished it because I wanted it to be perfect, and now I like can't recreate it again. I don't know how to do that. Maybe I should do this off stream sometime when I can really like concentrate and zero in on it, but I really want a tree here, want a stump here, want a tree here, and somehow I blew it. And I'm gonna catch up on chat a little bit because I got behind while doing this finicky stuff. somehow in the video they did have a line of trees all one space apart. Yeah, maybe I need to watch the video again just to be sure that I have all the mechanics right. Love lurking while you work on your town, even if you're working on a tedious task. Oh, thank you, Walker. That makes me feel good, because sometimes landscaping, and I do want to have a pretty town just like everyone else does in their island visits, but sometimes trying to create a pretty town does lead to some tedious moments where you're trying to work something out. Oh, you're loading up Pocket Camp for the first time in a while, Shivi. I hope that goes well. Oh, it's Melba. I wonder what my parents are up to. I should probably give them a call. I'm really hyped about everything, but I'm really happy they're bringing back the mermaid furniture. It gives me hope about bringing back other furniture sets. I think Gulliver's new pirate outfit really works with all our medieval themed islands. I could see him as part of a thieves guild or something. Oh, cool. That's an interesting thought, like he's teamed up with Red now. I like to think of Red as kind of a solo project, though. I can't imagine him teaming up with Gulliver in a way. But that's a really cute thought. But yeah, I'm right there with you with like the mermaid furniture giving us hope. Like I also feel pretty much the exact same way about it. Like the mermaid furniture wasn't really on my radar. If anything, I thought that they would introduce some sort of new summery furniture, but the fact that mermaid came back, it just makes me so excited that probably like, I think at this point, it's safe to assume, like, even though we have a bit of a furniture shortage at the moment, I think that they're gonna add it all back eventually. I think they will. Like, I feel so, like, more assured now. Okay. Dang, I'm really sad right now. This isn't working how I wanted it to. I guess I'll have to give up just one last time, just try one more time. I think before, I actually had these two, and then I did this one last. So am I gonna have to do that again? How do I recreate what I had before? I'll use the fruits to move trees around. And someone else mentioned turnips? Wow, I didn't ever consider buying turnips to move stuff around because I associate turnips with trying to get rich. Oh man, I'm always getting these shovels mixed up. Like I'll just try to like terraform with my regular shovel casually. Thank you all so much for the hype and love in chat for that resub from Andrew. Oh, Andrew, thank you so much. That means a lot. I really appreciate it. Oh, Ginger. I subbed to you on YouTube. I actually got like a little email about it, Pikmin. I thought that was so cute. Usually when I get little emails about people subscribing to me on YouTube, like I don't really recognize the name or anything, but I got a little email saying that Pikmin lover subscribed to me on YouTube. I was like, oh, I know them from stream. Thank you so much for doing that. I'm sorry I haven't been super active there lately. Would like to upload like a Suncomb Town tour one of these days. For some reason, even though I go live on Twitch every day and talk to the camera and stuff, there's something almost that makes me nervous about recording a YouTube video. Like I get nervous about just hitting that record button and talking to nobody but like a future YouTube audience. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. Oh gosh. has it auto-saved? Part of me wants to like reset, like in the off chance that I can go back to that glorious moment. I did indeed have a tree stump, and a tree. Like, I don't know how I did it. I don't know how to recreate it, but at one point that existed in my town. That was a thing that was real, and I can't recreate it for the life of me anymore. Okay. Well, maybe I can do that later. I'm almost feeling like a little overwhelmed with the tree glitch at the moment. Your fountain area is so beautiful. Oh, thank you, Twining Vines. That's nice of you to say. I do like my little ruins area. I hope I can refine it over time. But part of me does want to work on this right now, because this is what would allow me to move Glyneth's house, is when I get this area looking how it needs to look. So this is kind of like what I need to do in order to move Glyneth's house over there, is I need to finish doing the tree glitch. But maybe instead I can work on moving Julian's house right now and get Julian's moving day going. Gulliver has joined the dark side. I feel like Red would get mad at Gulliver so easily. Yeah. I can't imagine Red like having a team with him. How would he treat like his team members? So excited for the mermaid furniture. Perfect for my new mermaid cove. Oh, cool. I plan on having like a mermaid section of my beach too. I adore the update, but I'm still never gonna shut up about the mini games. Ah, Andrew, I'm glad you're with me. We gotta be loud together, Andrew, to make sure that they hear us. Hear us both about the pattern slots and about the mini games. We need both. I imagine maybe they'll bring back Katrina in the fall alongside the Halloween event. Yeah, I'm so excited. I think that they will. Every update that they've had has kind of brought back a few NPCs, and I'm interested that some of the NPCs they bring back seems to just be like a one-time event. Like, here's Rover for like a maze, and here's Reese and Cyrus for a month-long like decorating spree. Here's but then some of them are permanent, like Red was permanently added and Leaf was permanently added. Julian in his toga, oh my gosh. I get such a kick out of it every time I see it. Like, I love him. Glyneth hasn't led me astray yet. Oh, Julian has faith in me. He's leaving it up to me to move his house for him. But yeah, what do you think that they'll do with Katrina, Dinico? Do you think she'll be like a traveling, yet another kind of traveling salesman like everyone else, like Leaf and LaBelle and everything? I like that they're rolling out stuff in batches for this game instead of all at once. Keeps things interesting for much longer. Yeah, I had mixed feelings about it at first, but I do think it's growing on me. I do enjoy the excitement of like hearing about these updates and patches, like, but the designer in me does kind of wish that I had like all the things on the table that I'll use in order to decorate my town, and not like having some big question mark over what they'll add in the future. But the other part of me does love the childish excitement we all get when we see one of these updates and have new things to look forward to. Great thing with turnips is you can eat 10 at a time and they stack in 100, so really useful for moving stuff around. 100 moves per stack. Wow, that is pretty good. You might be convincing me, Joey. Maybe it is worth the money, but I usually associate turnips with just selling them for profits. Alright, so I think I am going to move Julian's house here for now, because that's just what's kind of calling to me. We'll see if I leave it here, you know, long term for the rest of the game or not, but it's sure a better location than it was like over on the beach. And what I can imagine myself doing is maybe expanding the cliff outwards to have like enough room for like a little front yard for Julian, or Either that or just make this part of the cliff look nice and pretty in front of Julian's house. Then you can kind of like stand on the bridge and pan up and see like a few different houses in the background, like a little village in the distance. Oh, thank you, Walker. Yeah, maybe I can put more effort on that front. KK is on my island and it's Friday. Guessing it's because of the bug off. Oh yeah, the bug off. We have a bug off on Saturday, and tomorrow is our Friday island visit stream, and then like Saturday we're gonna do the bug off together, and I thought maybe I could try opening my gates for the bug off and we could do like a bit of a, you know, have friends over to do the bug off with me sort of thing if anyone's interested. Might give you all the chance to win more prizes. I guess I'll shoot down this present since it's right here. Hopefully it's not like above me. Oh, okay, it is kind of above me. Dang it. I feel like everything we're used to seeing in New Leaf, from changing the exterior of the buildings like the town hall and train station, will all come back. The lack of content at the moment makes me wonder if the game was rushed, and now they're adding in things that weren't available at launch. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely a thought. Like, I know this game was in production for a long time, but so it did kind of surprise some of us that there were things seemingly missing, but it did seem like they were hinting at kind of an update style gameplay with like DLC, similar to like what a lot of games do these days. Like, it's not just Nintendo. A lot of games are kind of released this way now, and they're kind of like updated as they go along, so New Leaf was definitely a lot different though. Like, we didn't get any big updates to that until like the Welcome Amiibo update. Oh, the underwater flooring was new for me. That's good. Thank you for the encouragement, Jefferson. I'm so confused. I feel like I had it for a second, and now I don't have it anymore, and I'm trying to figure out how to get it back. Let this be a lesson to you all. Like, be careful what you wish for. Like, if you're doing this impossible tree glitch, and you have something that looks good, but you just want the cliff a little different, and then you, like, demolish everything, like, just be a little careful about that, because you'll end up like me, and then you won't be able to recreate what you had. Like, this is such a cautionary tale right here. So frustrated with myself. Oh man, I loved it. I loved that like brief moment that I had the stump right here. How do I get that again? Have to go and get a new shovel. Fortunately, my house is right here, and I think I've been stocking up on shovels. I hadn't even thought about being able to change the town hall and airport like we did with the New Leaf. I completely forgotten about that, but that would be fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I would love that too. I admit I'm less optimistic about that than Kimma is, because to me, if they bring back the redo the town hall and train station, then that also points to having things like Zen items and fairy tale items, and we still don't have any fairy tale items, so that kind of makes me not super hopeful for the fairy tale town hall at least, but I would love that if we could be able to customize the pavement or change the look of the building a little bit. That would be awesome. Oh no, I actually don't see shovels in here. I'll have to go and buy one. Oh, I see one green shovel. I'll have to stock up on shovels again. What are the pillars that you have put the flower pots on behind your house? So the pillars, I'm actually not sure exactly what you mean, but I did make some columns out of simple panels with like a custom design, and then if you're referring to a more like 3D version of that sort of effect, it's the upright lockers. They're these like upright lockers that if you turn around, you don't see the part that looks like a locker. and you can put a floating biotope planter on top of it, and it kind of looks a bit like a Greek column, but not really. That's another thing that I hope they add one of these days again, is the Greek columns. I don't think it's just me that would have fun with it. I mean, I'm seeing so much like fun that everyone's having with like the Greek statues and building castles. I think Greek columns would be like the most hyped thing added to the game ever. I think so many people would have fun with it. That's another thing I'm kind of hopeful for. Alright, so Jefferson did encourage me to keep at it with this. Maybe I should, but I'm a little self-conscious about how finicky it is and starting to doubt whether I'll be able to achieve the same thing that I did again. Maybe I should do, like last time I started here and then went here and then went here. Maybe this time I should start here. And the key to the trick is to like have a perfect square and then take away one of the sides of the square, and then that's where you do your little river terraforming in. I gave Julian a noble coat since he's so regal. Oh, nice to get new Julian recommendations. I'm a little worried if I go too crazy with giving him lots of clothes, he might start to put it in his house instead of wearing it, which would be a bit of a bummer to see him just plop that stuff in his gorgeous house. I'm starting to run out of cedars too, because I feel like I keep like chopping them down in effort to like create the stump right here, so I'm kind of like might have to go and find more cedars. Okay, so that's that one done. I wonder if I should do the stump next or the one on the other side. I wonder which one I should do next. I came across the New Leaf trailer the other day and I just remember how excited I was when I first saw it. There was so much added. I feel like New Horizons will hopefully get there someday. Aw. Yeah, I think New Horizons is definitely already kind of there as far as hype goes. Like the terraforming and how beautiful the museum is. Like the fences and the in-game paths, the transparency of the paths. There is already so much to enjoy about New Horizons, but it was missing some of those like nostalgic things from past games, like NPCs and furniture sets, and I think hopefully they'll continue adding those things as time goes on. The update was the first thing I saw when I woke up today, so it really started my day off on the right foot. Oh yeah, and I saw it when I was on break at work, so it really helped brighten my work day. I buy 1 stack of turnips every week just in case I ever want to move some trees, even though I currently have no trees. Oh, you have no trees right now, Kiradev? I'm close to the same boat. There's a lot of my town that's like really, really barren. Alright, deep breaths. How am I gonna do this? No. This is so tough. This is like the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. I shouldn't say that. That's really dumb of me to say. But, so, like, I need to have this part be gone, but then every time I try to make this part be gone, it says I can't modify the cliff above it. And then I can't modify this one too. But, like, somehow I did this before, because, like, I had this for a second. For one glorious moment, I had it. Oh, do I need... Alright, well, I'm gonna finish like chatting with you guys while I catch up on chat, while I try to think about how I'm gonna do this. Speaking of Julian, Sherb visited Julian's house the other day and sat on his crescent moon chair. My heart almost melted. Aw, that's so sweet. That sounds like a good pair. Julian and Sherb are both very like blue and whimsical looking villagers. I'm sure they look so cute hanging out with each other. Like they're on a little date. I'd love to see that with Colton. I used to like to ship Colton and Julian together. Yesterday, Anka and Lucky were hanging out. Oh yeah, Anka and Lucky are another pair because a lot of people think they both look kind of Egyptian. They have updates for the next 3 years. Wow, that's a really long time. That really makes me hyped, and it's good for me as like an Animal Crossing streamer that I'll have things to look forward to in the New Horizons world even after some of the hype starts to die down. I like the slower updates, there's always something to look forward to. Yeah, I'm starting to warm up to it, but I was definitely in the camp of like missing these things, and now I'm getting more hope that they are gonna add everything back. Frida moved in the other day and she has no bed or chairs. Yeah, Frida's that really cute looking like fast food sheep, isn't she? I can't wait to see her in your town when I next go to your town, Ginger. I watched Amisha's Dreamtown tour of Fiddling yesterday to look back on it. I really admire your interior design and QR codes. I hope they can add some more furniture back in New Horizons. Yeah, like all that Greek columns, Rococo, Princess, that mermaid coming back. It really does give me hope though. So I wonder, I'm so curious, I don't know what to do, but maybe I can do this one first. And then I can hop over and try to do the other one. And maybe, I mean, it's really important for me to have them the way that I have them, but at the same time, like, I guess if I have to do one space off, maybe I have to do that. Alright, I hope it works this time, I really do. I hope it works. Maybe I should definitely save this VOD, like in case I ever need to refer to like how I maybe finally made this work. And I'm not even gonna cut down the tree until I'm sure that it all works out, because I keep wasting cedars by cutting them down. Alright, so let's get rid of as much of this cliff as we can. Which that seems to be the limit. And let me make a little marker of where I want to put the new cedar. I watched my first Ghibli film yesterday. I loved it so much. Netflix has all of them, but one, I'm so excited to work my way through them. Oh, that is exciting, Andrew. I'm happy for you. Those Studio Ghibli movies, for some reason, like, if I'm ever feeling like a little glum about like almost the state of the world or just feeling too cynical, those movies are great, like almost for your soul. Like they just help reaffirm just like the beauty that can exist in the world, even though it's fiction, even though it's an animated movie. Just the way it's so beautifully animated, such beautiful stories, it really does mean a lot to me, and I probably haven't been, in some ways, like maybe watching them enough lately. Like it could probably be good for my self-care if I like watch some of those movies again, just with how gorgeous and how much they mean for, you know, my mental health almost. Okay, so trying to figure this out. I need to build a cliff there. Off to bed now, midnight in the UK. Good luck with the rest of your stream. Until next time. Oh, thank you. All right. Thanks for hanging out. I'm sorry it's been such a finicky one, but this does need to be done sometime. Thanks so much for sticking around through it, and have a great night. Enjoy the update in a few days. So the other part of the cliff has to be built up right here. Oh no. Okay, well, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna try something. It probably won't work, but I'm gonna see if it works if I go like this. Probably won't, because I think the glitch requires it to be a full square that's only missing one, but just for the sake of hoping that it'll work, I'm gonna try to build it right here. It probably won't though. Okay, yeah, it doesn't work. I've been redoing a lot of things on my island, so next time you come visit, probably next week because I close tomorrow night, it'll be a bit different. Oh, that's wonderful, Ginger. I'm glad you've been having fun with some redesigning. I don't know what to do. Should I have approached this maybe a different way? Like maybe instead of the river back here, like I can use the river to help me out? Like maybe plug the river up a little bit and then like de-terraform some of this spot, and then maybe I can do the glitch from the other side? Like instead of trying to do the glitch on this side, maybe I can do it from the other side? Do you think that could work? I think it might, actually. I should have probably taken a picture of the river before I started demolishing it, though, because I kind of liked the look of it. But I'm starting to get hope again, actually. I think it might work if I do it from the other side, like instead of trying to cram like all my glitches on this side. Maybe if I approach it from the other, it'll work. Spirited Away is legit one of the best films ever made. Oh, I totally agree. That's actually probably my favorite Studio Ghibli movie is Spirited Away, but I also like Totoro and Princess Mononoke and practically all of them pretty much. They all seem so good, and even if maybe some are more impressive than others, they're all so good in their own way. Alright, so display that one there just to remind what I'm trying to do. I saw someone say that Disney touches the heart but Ghibli touches the soul, and I felt that. Oh yeah. I feel that too. That's a really great like little saying or a little summation of what Studio Ghibli does to you, does for the soul. I grew up with Ponyo and Totoro, so they're pretty much my biases. Love Kiki's Delivery Service. Yeah, I like Ponyo too, and I like pretty much all of them, but I do have a special fondness for those big three I mentioned, but Ponyo and Howl's Moving Castle, those are nice too. This is so difficult. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. I actually started watching Spirited Away, but I fell asleep during it because it was late, but it was so nice to watch. Yeah, it does seem like a good movie to fall asleep to. Very chill and magical. Can get like a little spooky at times though, though. I think that Studio Ghibli, I think Spirited Away can get kind of spooky at times. Okay, so it has to be a full square, missing one spot. So I can't actually plug this hole without cutting down the tree on top. Like, it won't let me, so it makes me feel like I have to pick up that tree for now. Man, if I ever get this to work, like, I am not touching these 3 trees again, most likely. Like, if I ever get this to work again, these trees are staying. Ponyo is my favorite Ghibli movie. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, that one's really lovely too. I'd love too many to have a definite favorite Shivi. I understand that. Alright, so I'm gonna plug up this water too, or I guess that's unnecessary now. I don't have to plug up that water because I got what I wanted. I'm able to plant this tree, but I wonder if there's some way I can make this one work. Maybe, so if I want the tree to be like right here, what are gonna be the pieces that are missing? Let me like hop down here. So if I do this, and then do the glitch right here in this crack, I mean, is this gonna work? What? You can't put a river here because you're too near a tree? Okay, and then if I do this side, I'm probably gonna run into some sort of issue with that tree. I'm so confused. All Ghibli films are wonderful. I just feel like Spirited Away is full-on transcendental cinema that stands shoulder to shoulder with live-action greats. Yeah, me too. It's really like an accomplishment of just human creativity, in my opinion, almost. Like, it really is like that good. The start kind of made me uneasy. Oh yeah, like also just that part where like her parents get turned into pigs. I hope that's not a spoiler, but that's kind of spooky. Princess Kaguya is your favorite Kima? Oh, that sounds like a good one. I actually haven't seen that one yet, but I do own it, funnily enough. I own it, but I haven't seen it yet. Ponyo's your favorite? Oh. There was this event in my like area where they were showing like a lot of the Studio Ghibli movies again, essentially. Like I guess for like some sort of special event they were showing them in theaters again, even though they're kind of old movies, and I didn't really make use of that enough. There was also a similar event where they were showing like old Sailor Moon movies at the theaters too, and I did go to a few of those. Oh, and hi Rotisserie, welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. We're doing some odd like attempts at tree glitches right now. It's really been kind of frustrating. Maybe what I should do, I was about to say maybe I should resign myself to the tree stump being like one space back or something. Like, I don't know if that would make it any easier. My all-time favorite is Howl's Moving Castle, but when I was younger I loved My Neighbors, the Yamadas loads as well. Yeah, I didn't really watch the Studio Ghibli movies when I was younger, so I was really happy to find them as an adult, and not really consider myself too young or too old for them. Oh, and enjoy your day at work, Simi. Thanks so much for hanging out, and you have a good evening too, Simi. Thank you so much. Oh, and hi Mary, welcome to stream. I'm doing pretty good today. Other than, like, I'm trying to do the tree glitch right now and kind of running into a lot of issues, but like, other than that, I'm pretty good and really excited about the update. How about you? How's your day going? I wonder, is something that I could do... Like, I wonder if I could set up, like, all three of them at once. Like, just set up all three of them. And then maybe that's a way that I could do the glitch. Like, it looks like two of them are good to go, right? Like, this one's good to go for setting up that tree. This one's good to go for setting up that tree. Don't all I need to do is do the same thing for this one, and then maybe they can all go up there? Let's try it. Let's try to plant all three trees real quick. The problem might be to, like, just get rid of the cliff. Like, it might be hard to, like, do that cliff terraforming when I have so much waterscaping on the side, but, I mean, I'm crossing my fingers right here. I hope I did it. All those Ghibli and Sailor Moon movie events don't happen close to me. It makes me so sad. Oh, Ginger, that makes me sad in a way too, because I haven't, like, typically had a whole lot of, like, real life friends that I could indulge in kind of these nerdy stuff with, so you saying that and being wistful about it, it makes me wish that I could take you to go see Sailor Moon or Studio Ghibli in my area, but alas. I'm the same. Even with Disney, I didn't really appreciate some of the classics like The Lion King when I was younger, but now it's my favorite film ever. Yeah, sometimes these sorts of innocent movies like Studio Ghibli can just be really, like, soul-warming even for adults, even though they're meant for kids perhaps. Alright, so all trees are up there. I hesitate to celebrate though. I'm trying to remember even how I liked this cliff at all. Like, do I have any pictures in my album of, like, how I had this cliff set up? Because now I'm getting to... Oh, okay, looks like I do, actually. So it looks like it kind of curves out to one side on one side of the fence, and then it, like, gets flat for a little bit before it starts to decrease again. I'll try to recreate that. Oh, this is so nerve-wracking. Just went for a walk at the park with my dog. Oh, that sounds cozy. So it's saying that it's dangerous to modify that cliff. The tree above might fall. Oh no. I wonder if that's good enough though. That might have been what inspired me to start going crazy and chopping everything down. Like, I feel like maybe I wasn't happy with this and I was trying to get rid of it, but maybe this is the best I can do because it seems like I can't, like, modify the cliff further. So maybe that's just what it's gonna have to look like. And I'm also going to try to round out this cliff on the other side here. Gonna go do some gardening. I'll try to pop in later, just a bunch of vegetables, and been procrastinating about planting them. Ah, that sounds lovely, Kimma. Hope you enjoy planting your veggies, and it's great to see you. See you later, Kimma. Thank you so much. Oh, that sounds so cozy, actually, going to plant some vegetables. I can't relate. I never... I don't grow anything in an actual real garden. I get all my gardening done in Animal Crossing. Okay, so I think... Dang, I did it. Maybe that's the trick. You gotta kind of find some way to, like, set up all three glitches at once and then do it, like, all at the same time. Because now I've seemingly got it. Like, I've got the tree on one side, I've got the stump in the middle, I've got the tree on the other side. And the whole idea is that I just kind of like how it frames this area cutely. Like, you're walking up here and you can maybe see some nice trees framing everything. I don't really like how close the cliff gets, but maybe that can help like add to mysterious vibes, but before I kind of wanted the cliff to be further away. There's also something bugging me a little bit about this cliff too, but I don't think I'll be able to fix it. I guess what's bugging me is like it gets kind of bumpy. Like there's like this little bump right here, and I'd rather it be smooth and continuous, not be like a bump essentially, but I think I'll just have to live with it looking like that, looking like a little bump. But it is nice to have made use of the impossible tree glitch right here. I want to enjoy your lurk, Pikmin. Looks really good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Beth. Maybe some like nice weeds on either side. And I gotta plant those sentinel trees again sometime, the ones that were like on either side of the bushes. Like there was a tree like right here and a tree right there. But maybe first I should try to get the impossible tree glitch like going right here for more sentinel trees. I know you said your island is a long way from being done, but it's really coming together. Oh, thank you, Ginger. That means a lot. I definitely don't feel like that sometimes, but it's really nice that it's getting that vibe for you. Sleepy, but I need to do homework before 8. Oh, well, definitely go do your homework. Don't be a procrastinator like me. Last night after my pattern designing stream, I stayed up like a little bit too late because I wanted to level out that area near the museum to get the museum moved. And I probably shouldn't have done that. That's part of what made me tired when I came home from work today and had to lay down with my cat and end up taking a little nap. Oh, and hi Slam Dunk. Welcome to stream. How are you today? The rain adds a really nice feel to your island. I've gotten kind of tired of the rain, but I admit it has worked with the vibes in this particular area. I feel like this area has kind of a mysterious feel to it. Alright, so we're gonna do the glitch right there as well. So I'm feeling like a little less intimidated by doing the trees up here. I feel like it'll be a little easier. They're more spaced apart, won't run into quite as many issues. I feel like the tree glitch only maybe gets difficult if you start to like do too many things like close together. Oh, and hi Nindrips. I'm sorry if I'm missing anyone new coming in. Welcome to stream. I hope you're hyped about the update. What are you most excited about with the update? It's been fairly busy on my island with people coming to sell turnips. Oh, that's awesome. You got a good turnip price. I hope that you're getting some nice tips from having your island gates open. I haven't had a good turnip price in so long. I've definitely kind of been keeping an eye out for it. The next time I get a good turnip price, I really hope to take advantage of it. What did it say? I want to see what that dialogue is again. You can't plant a tree or bush in a hole without a trusty shovel in hand. I like how it calls it a trusty shovel, like just not any shovel. Without your trusty shovel. Alright, so there's that hardwood tree. I think it's interesting the way they call them hardwood trees now. They used to just call them oak trees. And then I'll add one more tree to the other side. $566. Got some Nook Mile tickets so I can continue to hunt for Audie. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I know that the Nook Mile tickets can come in real handy for those like long villager hunts on the island. I haven't made a whole lot of use of that sort of thing because I've moved in most of my villagers through amiibo cards, and I did never really plan on having Audie or Dom or Judy or any of the ones that don't have amiibo cards. It almost feels like in a weird way I might be missing out on like one aspect of the game. The like villager hunting. If they ever add like the hybrid islands again, maybe that's one thing I could try to recreate that hunting feel for, is go on like a island hopping spree looking for the hybrid islands. I hope they add those again. Alright girl, I'm asking for you to fill in the hole on the other side. There you go. And I actually don't plan on doing any more trees up here. I don't think anyway. Because I think some nice more like bushes and flowers would suffice up here. I don't think I need to add more trees, but I at least wanted to have like a nice little framing for this gate spot into the secret garden. So let's try to recreate the cliff to how it was before. I can remember how I did it. The tree above might fall. Oh no! Here I was bragging about the fact that this wouldn't be as difficult, and it actually is like being a little bit difficult. Let me look up at a picture of how I did this again. It's actually like a little bit hard to see the cliffs, but it looks like in general what I did with the cliffs before was I kind of like had it rounded right here. So I did that one okay, but I might have to redo this one. Alright, well might as well get to it and not put it off. Gotta fix this one. Oh yeah, and good luck on fighting Audie. I hope that goes really well. I hope it doesn't take you that huge amount of tickets. Hopefully you find Audie a lot quicker than that. I had to use 124 tickets Sunday to finally get Dom. Oh man, that's painful. I keep thinking that I have a fair amount of like Nook Miles in my storage. Like I have about 100 grand Nook Miles, but I don't think it would be enough to like get me quite as far as some of you do with like your villager hunts. That would probably just get me like a single villager hunt, so it really does make me understand more and more why it's such a currency almost to have the Nook Miles tickets. Alright, so the moment has come where I ran out of that stack of eggs that I had, so in order to keep doing this and moving trees around, I think I'm gonna have to get some more eggs from my storage. Haven't been playing this as much as when I first got it, been slacking. See, you're getting pretty technical with this gate setup. Yeah, you could say that. Getting real technical. That's pretty much like my Animal Crossing decorating experience to a T, is like getting really technical with it. Like, I definitely don't just like go with the flow and like, oh, I'm gonna plant a tree here and a tree there. Like, it's almost like it's math for me. I forgot what I was in here for. Was it eggs? Yeah, my stack of eggs is getting smaller and smaller. It looks like this one has 22 in it, so I'll take this little stack of earth eggs. Who is your favorite of the new villagers? I think I do really enjoy like the look of Dom. I think I've gotten a kick out of some of the memes online of Dom where like he's so funny because he almost looks like he's about to cry all the time, and that makes some of his expressions and some of the stuff he does pretty funny. So I do like Dom a lot. Trying to think who else. Oh, Sherb. Sherb is a real cutie. I know I'm not alone in that. I think Sherb is one of the more popular ones. But he's just such a pretty shade of blue. Such a pretty blue villager. Even Sherb's house exterior is pretty nice, but I just... I definitely wouldn't have been opposed to pick out one of the new villagers and go villager hunting, but I picked out my villagers based off of like their house exterior for the most part, and that's just not how it went down. They were all villagers that I could do via amiibo. So we're gonna try to do this again, and hopefully it'll go better this time. Maybe I'll plug up this river just to like make it a little simpler, give me more space when I'm working. And I'll try to think like harder about what I'm doing and how I do it. What about you all? Do you all have a favorite of like the new villagers, the new ones that were introduced? And do you think that they'll bring them back via amiibo cards one day? Because I kind of feel like that's a missed opportunity if they don't ever make amiibo cards for these new villagers. I don't know why they wouldn't. Plus, like, re-release some of the old amiibo cards, some of the ones that have gotten hard to get that are going on eBay for a lot of money. Like, imagine the bank Nintendo could make by releasing these amiibo cards when the hype was bigger, but some of the hype is probably already like a little gone. I'm already starting to hear more and more people that have kind of put their game down, so they might have already missed the opportunity to like make bank off of like a big amiibo re-release. But every time they release one of these updates though, it is going to add more and more hype in that way too. Alright, so I'm gonna try to mimic this cliff, and the way this cliff is I think it's like 3 by 3 with like a rounded corner on each side, so hopefully all I need to do is round that corner, round this one, and then, I mean, I think it's good to go. Maybe I could even round it like a little further. Yeah, let's try to set things up the way they were before and get that nice satisfying view that I'm hoping for, where it's like the cedar tree on either side, or the cypress plant on either side I should say. And then in front of the cypress plants there's the bushes, and then beside the bushes there's the trees. Oh yeah, it's looking, I think, like a nice little magical entrance there, I think. I guess I'll plant the blue bushes for now, because it's the purple bushes up top. And I wonder if somehow I like ran out of room for like the sentinel trees. I hope I didn't, but there was this period where like when I was working on this side that this part of the cliff got thicker through the course of the tree glitch. I hope I am able to still have those sentinel trees that I got attached to. I guess I'll just have to see in a minute, see if they grow where I want them to. Zucker and Dom have those, I don't know what to say, like that emoji face. I know exactly the emoji y'all are talking about. I use that a lot. Shevra and Cookie have those same faces. Oh, Oh, Sherb and Renee, yeah, aren't those some of your old starters, Lenore? Some of the villagers that I'm saving for you in my side town? So time to eat a few more eggs and move some more trees. I hope these are not fruit trees. I don't want fruit trees over there. Dom is the only new one I would invite. I like Raymond's design and Audie looks good, but I wouldn't want either of them. Yeah, I almost forgot about Raymond in this conversation. My opinion on Raymond, I definitely think he's really cute and I can totally see why he's popular. I would be really happy to have him if I wasn't so focused on villager house exteriors, but I've really enjoyed the element of being so into villager house exteriors from game to game. To me, it's almost like up there with my favorite style of landscaping is to just pick out the exteriors based off of how they look and then like put them next to each other and get that satisfying feeling of coordination when you put two houses that like look similar close together and then you landscape the area in a certain way. Like, I really like that aspect of Animal Crossing landscaping, and to me it's totally worth it to like meet some new faces and have some villagers that you wouldn't have had otherwise, just to make use of that fact of the coordinating houses. I pretty much love all the new villagers apart from Sid. I'm having trouble remembering who Sid is. Do y'all think you can jog my memory on which one is Sid? My favorite's Judy, have her on my island, but I also really like Dom and Sherb. Yeah, Judy's cute. I admit that for me, Judy might be a little too like starry-eyed uwu for me, but I can definitely see the appeal at the same time. I guess I admit I'm kind of worried now that I'm seeing this area and how it's come out, the way that parts of the cliff had to get thicker in the course of the impossible tree glitch. Like, I feel like it could just like have this almost like claustrophobic feeling where there's like too much trees, too much stuff going on, like kind of hard to navigate sort of thing. But I mean, at the same time, like, you can get through. I mean, it's not like you're trapped. You can get through, but it just has maybe a little bit of a claustrophobic feeling when you're looking at it. I wish there was a way that I could knock down this little cliff. I think that would work wonders if I could knock that down, but I guess I can't, so. But very satisfying to have made that progress today, and maybe I should just keep trucking on with it so I can maybe move Gwyneth's house at some point. The more impossible trees that I set up, the more closer I get to being done with this cliff and then being able to move Gwyneth's house right below. Judy's design is rad, but I wish she was sweet or peppy. Oh, she's normal? Yeah, she definitely kind of looks like a bit of a peppy to me. I think I might even like Judy better if she was peppy, because she just kind of looks like that. You fell on the way, Rotisserie? I'm sorry to hear that. You fell? I hope you're alright. Got technical with my campsite area. I was like, we're putting this bridge here, and that's final. Yeah, you gotta love those areas in your town you get technical in. I feel like I do that all over town, though. Like, there's no area that's exempt from my technicality. When I was creating my new Leaf Town, Fiddling, I basically, like, I tried to keep in mind, like, every single space that could exist. I tried to, like, have a plan for, like, I even, like, put the shells on the beach in a certain way. I tried to put thought into, like, every flower, so, hopefully one day I can really reach that level of, like, completion with Fiddling too, or not Fiddling, Athalia. Part of me is wondering if I should space these cedars down here like a little bit farther away, just to save myself the headache of, you know, if I try to put them too close together I might start running into problems again, so maybe I can put like them 2 or 3 spaces away instead. What do y'all think will happen if you plant like a small cedar right there? Do you think it'll continue to grow, or do you think it'll be permanently like a small cedar? I'm a little curious about that because I feel like a small cedar might look kind of cute there because it would block the view a little less. Oh, thank you, Rotisserie. I believe Sid is the new cranky elephant. I hear nobody talk about him. Oh yeah, I hear no one talk about him either. I didn't even know who he was. Why does no one talk about Sid? It's nice because you might end up with villagers you never thought of having. Yeah, that has been how it's worked out, Mary. Like with both Daffodilly and Fiddling and practically all my towns, it's been almost like really rewarding in a way to pick out the villagers based off of house exteriors, because I get to like meet new faces like Gloria in my new leaf town, a very underrated duck with some really heavy like eyeliner and mascara. She's such a cute snooty duck that has definitely isn't really popular or anything, but I was able to give her a lot of love and Fiddling because she had a gorgeous house exterior. Yeah, I remember seeing that red elephant now, like in the trailers. Like I remember seeing him in that really hype Animal Crossing Direct that we had shortly before the game came out, but I never actually see him in anyone's town, which is really funny. I find myself getting really distracted, and I have some things I want to finish in my town by the end of today. I'll be in Lurk for a little while. Oh, thank you, Walker. Thanks for hanging out, and I totally get that, like little things you want to finish your town before the day is wrapped up. I can already think of some things myself, like I still haven't done the recent Cyrus event, I haven't ordered furniture, but I got kind of sucked into like what I'm doing right here, I guess. Oh no, I'm already starting to see potential problems. Like if I build up the cliff on that side to do the glitch for that particular square on that side, then it could end up taking away this curve, and then I might not be able to get that curve back. I don't know if that makes sense, but part of me feels like maybe to make up for that, like I should just space it out a little more. Like don't give myself a headache, just put this like one space this way, and then maybe that'll be easier to achieve the impossible tree glitch like right here instead of right here. Oh, Judy's a snooty? Okay, that makes a little bit more sense than normal. I don't know why I jumped straight to normal. I feel kind of dumb. I guess I've just never had Judy before. Alright, I keep missing where my eggs are. I should just eat like a bunch of eggs. I'm doing a lot of moving trees around right now. I used to go to Fiddling from the Dream Suite a lot. It's the prettiest new leaf town I've seen. Oh, Mary, that makes me so happy. It's really kind of an honor to think of people visiting my new leaf town in the Dream Suite when they just want to like unwind or visit a pretty town. It really means a lot. Oh, and hey Harv, welcome to stream. Yeah, I'm super excited. I was so shocked to see the mermaid furniture back, Harv, and the most under-talked about thing that like I didn't see talked about before I saw it myself was like Gulliver in the pirate outfit. I wonder if he's gonna have like the pirate furniture. Trying to think what else. Oh yeah, just diving. I'll be totally honest about the diving, guys. I kind of didn't really relish diving in New Leaf because to me it was kind of tedious. Like you were basically just pressing A whole lot, but I wonder if they'll make it a little smoother this go around, a little bit easier to enjoy. That's amazing to me to think that much depth while playing this game though. Yeah, it's just really satisfying though when you're all done with a town, when you've put that much detail into it, which I'm definitely nowhere close to in this town. I'm actually kind of bums me out sometimes how slow I've been with the progress in this town. Like, I appreciate you all being like patient with me in that way. Alright, so I think this tree is tree glitch ready. Am I planting hardwoods up here or cedars? I think I'm still planting cedars. And I'd love to see if maybe I can plant like a teeny cedar. Do I have a teeny cedar? Oh yes, a small young cedar. I wonder how small this is. Is it like a really small cedar? Oh, that's a teeny one. I want a slightly bigger one. I want like a teenager cedar. Alright, well I don't know what to do with that now. I guess I might as well just pick it back up because that's not what I wanted. I could have sworn I had a cedar tree that was like not fully grown in my pockets. Oh, look at this bug. I took your advice and did house exteriors and neighborhoods, and I love the villagers I picked. Oh, cool. I look forward to seeing how it turns out, Lenore. Plucky isn't very popular, but she's my fave. Just love her personality. Yeah, I love the Uchis. They're so fun in this game in particular, I feel like, and I have Plucky in my town too. She was one of those villagers I picked out because of like house exteriors. Something I'm a little curious about doing, maybe I should just plant a whole bunch of cedar trees and like pause their growths. Because if I'm gonna use cedar trees for aesthetics and maybe want to have cedar trees at like different stages of growth, I should just plant a whole bunch of cedars at once and like pause that growth myself, if that makes sense. The way you can pause the growth of a cedar is to like plant a sapling behind it. Like, say you plant a cedar tree and then you wait like a couple days, then the cedar's a little bit taller but not fully grown, and then you put like a sapling behind the tree. For some reason that like pauses the growth of the cedar tree because then it won't have the space I guess it needs to continue growing. So it's like a little life hack if you want to preserve a tree in like a smaller size. And I'm kind of interested in that, but like I don't really have a lot of trees of different sizes in my pockets. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that started, just so I'll have that access to me in the future. Oh, and hi Sydney, welcome in. I'm sorry it probably took me a while to say hi. I've been doing like lots of like really finicky stuff with like tree glitches and everything, and it's made me at times get behind in chat, like if I get really in the zone of like working on the tree glitch. But welcome in. Do a lot of Animal Crossing on this channel and Animal Crossing decorating, although so much of my town is just kind of bulldozed at the moment. This is kind of random, but if anyone is planning on doing any farm stuff, I have the watermelon beach ball in my nooks today. Oh, that's a nice offer. I've been kind of after the watermelon beach ball myself. It's kind of a fun little item that I don't think I have yet. Let me see which beach ball variations I have in my Nook shopping. I think I have a few of like the regular colorful ones. Oh, so I have like the sports ones. Is that? Oh, that's different. Technically they look kind of similar, but they are different. There's the beach ball and then there's like the sports ball. So yeah, this one I can hook you up if you want like a colorful one, a blue one, or a red one, but I don't have the watermelon one yet. Most excited for my favorite NPC. Aw. I didn't know that he was your tip-top favorite. He used to be up there like with my tip-top favorites, but I do think Celeste might take the cake for my for my favorite NPC ever, but I really like Pascal too. He's so amusing, like in the past Animal Crossing games, his little like droplets of wisdom. I hope they bring that back and he's not just like a furniture dispenser. I hope that he still has his funny little bits of wisdom. I was stressed when diving in New Leaf 2, but it was a cool feature and hopefully they updated the mechanic a bit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. We definitely didn't see any like A pressing. So maybe they adjusted the mechanics to be a little bit easier to work with. I'm a little curious about like what the limits for swimming in the ocean are, because in the New Leaf days what they did, as far as the limits, they put these little like fences out in the ocean, like little barriers, and that just doesn't feel very aesthetic. But I wonder if they're going to bring that back. I mean, right now I look out into the ocean, I definitely don't see any like fencing, any areas that are off limits, but there's got to be some sort of limit to where we can swim to, so I wonder how they're going to handle that. And I know some people have even called for being able to swim in the rivers over time too, like it would be fun to kind of swim around in your river. I wonder if they'll ever add something like that. I'm gonna get to that point on Tarot Town. I'm either super inspired or out of ideas. There's no in between for me. Oh, that's cool. I hope you can get there, Shivi, but I know what you mean by either being super inspired or out of ideas. For me, it's either super inspired or like stuck with something. Like maybe I'm trying to do something and it's not really working. That tends to be where I'm at. But it is a little interesting to me because I have like lots of spaces planned out on my island, but I wonder if there will be like a spot here and there that'll be empty, that like I'll have trouble like filling that like one spot with something. But for now I'm kind of thinking it'll be more like I'll run out of space for everything that I want to do. Well, this bums me out a little, but I feel like I don't have some of the size cedar trees I need in order to continue doing this. Like, I kind of wanted a smaller cedar to go right there. Maybe I should have held off on this or do like a little bit of time traveling to like get the cedars to grow. But I definitely want to prioritize that area so I can get Gwyneth's house more where I want it to in the future. So up here we're going to have Chipper's house, we're going to have Chevra's, and then below the waterfall have Julian's, and then maybe Flurries can either go like over here or over here. It depends on how much space I want to have between everything, but maybe it can be a nice little like white neighborhood up here. Oh, and have a good sleep, Rotisserie. Thanks for hanging out today. It's always good to see you. And hi, Kalina. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thursday. I think it was just so special to see Pascal appear in Wild World and City Folk. Yeah, I used to get so hyped to see him. In Wild World, he used to like pop up like on the beaches sometimes and he'd just be chilling there, and I'd always be so excited to see the side of Pascal. I'm actually a little disappointed with the update. I thought they would make the diving feature better from New Leaf, but it's the exact same. I want to actually swim around underwater or something. Oh. Yeah, like, that always reminds me of Ruby and Sapphire when people bring up that element of diving, like actually being able to have that viewpoint of what the water looks like below. So I think we're gonna head over and do the recent Cyrus event, and oh no, I should have got my crystals out before I headed over there. We only have like a few days left of this, so definitely if you have like a lot of heart crystals, like start ordering stuff now, because you can't order more than 8 a day, so you are locked out of, you know, redeeming all your heart crystals at once. You have to do just 8 purchases a day. I've been revamping my entrance and a lot of stuff on my island, so I hope you'll get to see my changes sometime soon. Ah, that's lovely, Shivi. Yeah, definitely. We'll have to see how tomorrow's island visits go. I do sometimes with island visits, I like to prioritize islands that I haven't visited in a while, or islands I haven't visited in general, but we'll see like what the queue looks like tomorrow. You can always join the queue. Alright, so let's do the anniversary photos real quick, see what they want today. What are your thoughts on the update? I'm super excited. I know we were all expecting a summer update, but it still didn't lessen the excitement of finally like just getting that confirmation. I guess my only like teeny tiny gripe was not seeing the confirmation of the mini games, but that isn't even fair because they are doing 2 updates. They're doing the first wave and the second wave, and the Tortimer Island could very well be part of that second wave. But yeah, just so fun and nostalgic to see that like mermaid furniture back, and Pascal and Gulliver giving out their furniture sets and everything. It looks like it's going to be a wonderful addition to the game. Which update do you think was like more hype for you guys though? Do you think it was like the Red and Leaf update or this one? Because I do think that there's not much that added to the hype of like knowing the statues and the art was coming back for me. Like that was just everything. And I wonder when they're gonna add the Dream Suite. More and more of this data mining stuff is proving to be correct. So like, what's the seasonal update that's gonna give us the Dream Suite? Is it gonna be like winter or I don't know. I'm just having trouble visualizing that one. I'm kind of not in the mood to actually do this properly. I just kind of want to hurry and get it done. I might have to move one of these candles so I can go and talk to Reese. Oh, look at this gorgeous setup right here. I'll zoom in extra far so you can't tell how bad it is. Doing great. Just got back from work and tomorrow's my day off, so I'm happy because it means I'll have more time to do some terraforming on my island. Oh, sounds like a great way to spend a day off. Glad you got tomorrow off. I guess that essentially makes today your Friday, which sometimes the Friday or the day before your day off is just as great or even better than the actual day off because you know you get to sleep in the next day, you know you've got tomorrow ahead of you to do whatever you want, and it's just a really great feeling. And then the actual day of the day off, unfortunately you do know that you have work looming ahead of you the next day, so sometimes that Friday feeling is just, it's just wonderful. I love those days too. So happy about Pascal. Yeah, same. He's such a cool NPC. Did he ever get his own amiibo? I have a Celeste's amiibo sitting right here. Speaking of some of my favorite NPCs, did Pascal ever get one? Yeah, how many heart crystals did I get? 15? I think that might be the max. Trainwreck rice pudding. This retail music always hits me with New Leaf nostalgia. Same. I like how they altered it a little bit too and didn't just like bring the music back exactly. I like the fact that they like altered it a little bit, made it feel a little bit more whimsical and melancholy. I think I might let you see my island tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely next week. Oh, that would be awesome, Joey. I really look forward to it. I saw a few of the pictures you posted in Discord and they look really lovely. I like the pathwork that you've done and can't wait to see more of what you've done. I think Dream Suite might be winter or spring next year. I feel like Brewster might be in the fall. Yeah, I don't know why, but I've often kind of associated the cafe with like autumn vibes. I don't really know if I can articulate why. Maybe it doesn't make a lot of sense. But for some reason I have. I can definitely see that too. I kind of wish the Dream Suite would hurry up though. Like there's already so many lovely islands that deserve to be in the Dream Suite and deserve to be shown off in that way. I guess I'm gonna finally pluck this orange Cosmo. This orange Cosmo is getting on my nerves. I didn't even ask for it or try to get it. I'm not even sure how I got it. Alright, so I'm gonna do some Nook shopping because lately what I've been doing with my Nook shopping is I've been looking for things to like use for decorating my actual rooms, because I feel like that has been something I've neglected, and I'd like to get into some more like interior design work and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna probably scroll through and see what sorts of things I could use for soldering, and I could speed up the process by opening up that little folder I have that has like all the furniture laid out for different characters. That is a really handy folder. I'm kind of glad that I made it. It comes in handy in a lot of situations. I have so many folders though, it's hard finding the right one. Okay, I have it. And I guess some of it's craftables, like something like a blue birdhouse or a blue bird cage, but some of them aren't. I know that I was really interested in having like a blue bathtub. I'm gonna search for that blue bathtub and see if I have it. Because Soldrin's theme, she's like a princess character that's gonna have like a blue theme running through her house. So it would definitely be nice if she had like some sort of princessy like blue bathtub. What's it called anyways? I'm just looking for the regular like clawfoot tub. It's not this one, it's one that like looks a little bit longer. I guess I'll just have to search for something different or scroll down and see if I find it. Oh, clawfoot tub. So I searched for bath and it didn't work. Dang, that's a lot of money. I guess I'll have to do some withdrawing of bells in order to use my Nook shopping app. I wouldn't be surprised if the Dream Suite was a long ways away after they've gone through a lot of the other updates and seasons, since a lot of people don't want seasons and new furniture spoiled for them. Ah, interesting. I never thought of it that way, Jefferson, but it's true that there have been some people that have sped away to the other seasons, or like also just there are some people that are in those seasons right now, in winter right now, because they're in the southern hemisphere, but maybe the Dream Suite would be a good thing to have once we're like all on the same level. The game's been out for like a year, we've all experienced all the different seasons, no more spoilers. But it's just a little funny to think of being that far in the future when you know that there's so many lovely islands like right now that are so good to be visited like without having to wait that long. Today is my Friday, but I finished work at 10 p.m. so I couldn't really enjoy my evening, but it still feels good to be off. Oh, so you finished work pretty late. Yeah, I don't really like those night shifts. It feels like you don't have a lot of time to like unwind before bed. I wonder how much money I should withdraw. Like, I don't really know how expensive the stuff I'm ordering is. Maybe I'll start with 200 grand. Oh, look at my fortune getting depleted. It used to be like 29 million at the highest, and now it's already down to like 17 million. It's shrinking lower and lower. Oh, you have to go to a meeting, Shivi? I hope the meeting goes well. See you next time. See you tomorrow or later. Does anyone think there will be any new features with the gyroids, or you think they'll be the same as previous games? That's an interesting thought. I guess they do like to add new features to things that have just been long stays in the series. I feel like they did that with the meteor showers. Like, the meteor showers have always been a thing, but now they have like new purpose for like materials. Do you think that the gyroids could have some function for materials? But yeah, just trying to look for cute things to order for Soldrin. I can order some more of the cute items, like the cute floor lamp in blue. Oh, it's getting late for you. Gonna try to get some sleep. Thank you so much for popping by, Harv. It's always good to talk with you too. And if anyone in here isn't familiar with Harv, definitely check out his channel. He's a really lovely Animal Crossing streamer too. Thanks for stopping by. Fun to talk with you about your favorite NPC, Pascal, coming back. I think I'm gonna order this tea table too. This one's really cute. The vanity though, and the clock, that starts to get a little too cutesy for me. Even this one with like the heart-shaped knobs, I'm not sure if I'm that crazy about, but maybe I can make use of it somewhere. And some of the other stuff I could use. It's really, honestly, somewhat overwhelming how much stuff I could use. Like, do you all want to see my little folder for Soldrin real quick? Like, it's so long. This is my folder for Soldrin, and it starts up here with stuff like the crown and maybe certain art pieces. Goes through like all these, like, I don't know, like look at all these different items and how long it would take you to like order all this stuff for like a really detailed like house arrangement or something. Like, this is so much stuff. This is part of what amazes me, the fact that some people have like finished their islands to this capacity already. Like, it's just mind-boggling to me that someone could have like come this far and ordered all this stuff already. Oh, I think I definitely want the blue Persian rug. That one's like a really good one. Oh man, how many typos can I do? Alright, so there's the blue Persian rug. Am I getting close to my limit? The cream and sugar is cute. I bet I could use it somewhere. Or the table setting customized to blue. Some of this stuff is like mom art or mom candles. I think I'm gonna also order the wall plant item, which I'm not entirely sure like how to get to that one, but there's one that's like a wall plant that looks like some ivy hanging on the wall. I'm gonna try to search for that one too. I need the inspiration now, not in a year's time. Yeah, I feel that as far as like the dream suite. Plus that was another one of those things like in the New Leaf days that we had from the start and didn't have to wait to be added to the game. So it's just kind of this weird thing where they're getting us excited for things to come in updates that used to just be part of the game from the get-go. Oh, so it's called Potted Ivy. Yeah, I could see myself ordering this like in either white or blue. I'm not sure what would look better. Maybe I'll just... Oh no, that's a DIY. That totally doesn't look like a DIY. That looks like a piece of furniture. Well, maybe I'll just order some more floors. Maybe I could use this somewhere in her house. Okay, I was already at my limit. Already 2 a.m. where I live. Aw. Yeah, that's a bummer. I hope you can enjoy the rest of your night though and enjoy tomorrow off. I'm sure it'll feel good to have tomorrow off. That's a bunch of money, yeah, but it has been getting depleted over time. I used to have like 29 million. I never knew how to say gyroids until your stream. I always said it like groids. Well, I've heard some people say it like gyroids. I'm not sure if everyone says it the way I do, like with the soft G. I'm not sure if it's a hard G or a soft G. Oh, thank you, Nada. That's an interesting thought. I usually think of wish lists as items that you don't have, but that you want to have, not as items you want to like get quicker. But that's sweet of you to offer like that. What are you decorating? I actually reached a bit of a wall in what I was decorating. What I was actually working on was like planting trees along this using the impossible tree glitch, but then I started to wonder if maybe I wanted some like medium-sized cedar trees, so I did kind of run into a wall there. And what I was ordering was furniture for my princess's house. Can you use this old school hat? Because I sure can't. Might look cute with my outfit, actually. Isn't that sometimes like a yellow hat? Oh yeah, it kind of matches my outfit. What's with these villagers like always having the perfect addition to my outfit? It's happened so many times. But yeah, I haven't made any progress at all with Soldrin's house, hardly, but I do want it to look nice and blue and princessy, and that's why I'm trying to order items when I can. I've already ordered like the blue bed for her and the blue accessories stand, and I can already imagine that whatever room that this like blue and purple cute series goes in, it's probably not going to be in like the room that has like this wallpaper, because I think they kind of clash, but you know, just trying to order blue things. Yeah, that's crazy to me. I don't think that ivy like looks like a DIY. The ivy to me, it looks too fancy. I can't make that. Are you kidding me? I can hack away on my hammer and make myself a potted ivy? I don't think so. But yeah, I'm starting to wonder if I should maybe leave it here for tonight as far as getting like a little bit of terraforming done. I think I'll have to do a little bit of either time traveling or just waiting for those cedars to grow to do more work on Gleneth's house. And I can get some nice rest for tomorrow's island visit stream, so I can see you all for that. And then Saturday's the bug off. But yeah, sorry it was kind of like a little bit, you know, like it was a little bit technical at times doing that tree glitch, but I'm glad that I got it to work how I wanted to in the end. And thank you all so much for watching and hyping with me with the update, and what an exciting day it is. A nice little like go back to the old days before New Horizons was out, and back when we had these like new commercials and updates to look forward to and hype about. It's almost like a little bit of taste of that, and just to know that we'll have that to come and that we'll get similar updates maybe like later in August and then in the fall and then the winter, and have all that to look forward to. It's really, really lovely. Wow, Nindrips! Thank you so, so much. Wow, gifting 5 subs out to the community, to Charisma and Lily and Mango and Nata and Kemma and Harv. Wow, that's gonna get our little Totoro tree growing for a while. Thank you so, so much, Nindrips. It's really, really kind of you, and I really, really appreciate that support, and I hope you all enjoy those emotes. Thanks to Nindrips. And I hope you just have a wonderful night. Thank you so, so much. Thank you all so much for the kind words. I'm sorry. I feel almost bad that it got so technical at times with the tree glitch. I feel like wasn't my best work as far as getting stuff done during a stream, but I really, really appreciate you watching me finick with it. And this town is definitely a process, so thanks so much for your patience. And just another big thank you again to Mindrips. I really, really appreciate it. And good night, everyone. Hope you all have a wonderful evening, and see you tomorrow for our island visits. Hopefully the rain will let up in our towns one of these days. Bye, everyone. See you next time.